wanted to be here. When you saw it for the first time. I'm leaving this morning.
You're leaving?
I'm the first ranger. My job is out there. There have been disturbing reports.
What kind of reports?
God, I don't want to believe.
I'm ready. I won't let you down.
You're not going. You're no ranger, John.
But I'm better than every
Better
other.
than no one. Here, a man gets what he earns. When he earns it. We'll speak when I return.
Hey guys, Kevin here, and on today's Rewind, I want to look at Benjen Stark. Benjen is the youngest child of Lord Rickard Stark. He is the brother of Brandon Stark, Eddard Stark, and Lyanna Stark. He begins the series as the first Ranger of the Night's Watch, and is first introduced in episode 1.
Is he dead yet?
Uncle Benjen.
Oh, you got bigger. Rode all day. Didn't want to leave you alone with the Lannisters. Find you at the feast?
Lady Stark thought it might insult the royal family to seat a bastard in their midst.
Well, you're always welcome on the wall. No bastard was ever refused a seat there.
So take me with you when you go back.
John.
Father will let me if you ask him. I know he will.
The wall isn't going anywhere.
I'm ready to swear your oath.
You don't understand what you'd be giving up. We have no families. None of us will ever father sons.
I don't care about that.
You might, if you know what it meant. I better get inside. Rescue your father from his guests. We'll talk later. You're at a feast. It's like a bear in a trap.
The boy I beheaded. Did you know him?
Of course I did. Just a lad. But he was tough, Ned. A true ranger.
He was talking madness. Said the walkers slaughtered his friends.
Well, two he's with us still missing.
A wildling ambush.
Maybe. Dire wolves south of the wall. Talk of the walkers. My brother might be the next hand to the king. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Uncle Benjen.
Away from good.
Benjen rides north with Jon Snow and Tyrion Lannister, as his brother Ned rides to King's Landing, to take his place as the King's Hand.
That's it. You'll be fed. Untie him.
Rebels. They were given a choice, no doubt. Castration or the wall. Most choose the knife. Not impressed by your new brothers? Lovely thing about the watch. You discard your old family and get a whole new one.
So, you roam the Seven Kingdoms, collaring pickpockets and horse thieves and bringing them here as eager recruits.
Aye. Well, it's not all of them's done bad things. Some of them's just poor lads looking for steady feed. Some of them's high-born lads looking for glory.
They have a better chance finding feed than glory.
The Night's Watch is a joke to you, is it? Is that what we are, Lannister? An army of jesters in black?
We don't have enough men to be an army, and aside from Bjorn here, none of you are particularly funny.
I hope we provided you with some good stories to tell when you're back in King's Landing. But something to think about while you're drinking your wine down there, enjoying your brothels. Half the boys you've seen training will die north of the wall.
Might be a wildling's axe that gets them. Might be sickness. Might just be the cold. They die in pain. And they do it so plump little lords like you can enjoy their summer afternoons in peace and comfort.
Do you think I'm plump? Listen, Benjen, may I call you Benjen?
Call me what you like.
I'm not sure what I've done to offend you. I have great admiration for the Night's Watch. I have great admiration for you as First Ranger.
You know, my brother once told me that nothing someone says before the word but really counts.
But I don't believe that giants and ghouls and white walkers are lurking beyond the wall. I believe that the only difference between us and the wildlings is that when that wall went up, our ancestors happened to live on the right side of it.
You're right. The wildlings are no different from us. A little rougher, maybe, but they're made of meat and bone. I know how to track them and I know how to kill them. It's not the wildlings giving me sleepless nights. You've never been north of the wall, so don't tell me what's out there.
You going below? Keep well, keep warm.
Enjoy the capital, brother.
Oh, I always do.
I think he's starting to like me. Going below.
Aye. Into the tunnel and out the other side. He'll be north of the wall for a month or two.
That's my Uncle Benjen's horse. Where's my uncle?
It's Otho, without a doubt.
The other one's Jaffa Flowers, my lord. That's the hand the wolf tore off.
Any sign of Benjen or the rest of his party?
Just these two, my lord. Been dead a while, I'd say.
One of the dead men of Benjen Stark's ranging party rose and attacked Benjen's nephew, Jon Snow, and the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
When dead men, and worse, come hunting for us in the night, do you think it matters who sits on the Iron Throne?
No.
Good. Because I want you and your wolf with us when we ride out beyond the wall tomorrow.
Beyond the wall?
I'll not sit meekly by and wait for the snows. I mean to find out what's happening. The Night's Watch will ride in force against the wildlings, the White Walkers, and whatever else is out there. And we will find Benjen Stark, alive or dead. I will command them myself. So I'll only ask you once, Lord Snow. Are you a brother of the Night's Watch? Or a bastard boy who wants to play at war?
Said he planned to stop here on his way to the Frostfangs.
People make all sorts of plans. I haven't seen Benjen Stark in 3 years. I haven't missed him. Always treated me like scum.
Almost everyone who went north looking for Benjen never returned. The first ranger is not seen or mentioned again until the final minutes of Season 5.
Lord Commander, it's one of the wildlings you brought back. Says he knows your Uncle Benjen. Says he's still alive.
Are you sure he's talking about Benjen?
Said he was first ranger. Said he knows where to find him.
Man says he saw your uncle at Hardhome the last full moon.
Could be lying.
Could be. There are ways to find out.
Where is he?
Over there. For the watch.
In Season 6, another of Benjen's nephews, Bran Stark, has a vision of our lost ranger's childhood.
Give him another go, Ned.
That's my father. And my Uncle Benjen.
Keep your shield up, or I'll ring your head like a bell.
They were all so happy.
So were you.
Stop showing off!
Lyanna!
My Aunt Lyanna. I've seen her statue in the crypt. My father never talked about her.
What'd you get out of here? Just sparring.
Who are you going to spar with when Ned goes off to the Eyrie?
I don't know. What about him?
Willis, come here.
Hodor?
But he's got giant's blood.
And you've got training. Sounds like a fair match to me.
Benjen always lifts his chin when he's about to charge.
And lowers it when he's going to dodge, my lady. Hodor talks.
You're other right. You leave the fight into little lords, Willis. Come along now. There's no place for you.
Oh, Nan, look at the size of him. If he ever learned to fight, he'd be unstoppable.
Well, he's never going to learn to fight because he's a stable boy. So leave him be.
After the Night King and his army attack Bloodraven's cave, Benjen Stark returns to the series as Cold Hands.
They found us.
I'm so sorry.
Come with me, now. The dead don't rest.
Why did you help us?
Three-eyed raven sent for me.
Fred Raven's dead.
Now he lives again. When I last saw you, you were a boy. Fearless boy. Loved to climb the castle walls and frighten his mother.
Who are you? Uncle Benji. The last letter John wrote me said you'd been lost beyond the wall.
I led a ranging party deep into the north to find White Walkers. They found us. A White Walker stabbed me in the gut with a sword of ice. Left me there to die. To churn. His children found me. Stopped the Walkers' magic from taking hold.
How?
The same way they made the Walkers in the first place. You saw it yourself.
Dragon glass. A shard of dragon glass plunged into your heart.
You are the three-eyed raven now.
I didn't have time to learn. I can't control anything.
You must learn to control it before the Night King comes. Drink. One way or another, he will find his way to the world of men. When he does, you will be there waiting for him. And you will be ready. This is where I leave you.
You're not coming with us?
The wall's not just ice and stone. Ancient spells were carved into its foundations. Strong magic. To protect men from what lies beyond. And while it stands, the dead cannot pass. I cannot pass.
Where will you go?
Great war is coming, and I still fight for the living. I'll do what I can. As long as I can.
Thank you, Uncle Benjamin.
I wish you both good fortune.
When Jon Snow faces death for the second time, Cold Hands returns to rescue another of his nephews.
Benjamin! Oh. You're right for the pass. Come with me. There's no time. Go!